Good morning, bosses. How are you doing? Today is a very windy day here in Dubai, as you could see by the images. A lot of sand in the air, and I am at the World Trade Center, where is happening the International Property Show, where people from all around the world come to expose their products to the UAE market, right? Like there's people from US, people from Brazil, of course developers here also. They are exhibiting at the event, and it's my third attempt to come to this event. The first one, it happened like just the day that we arrived in Dubai, so we had a lot of things to do, we couldn't go. Last year we were in Colombia, and today I'm here. So I want to check out. There's some people talking about tokenization of properties that I want to know about also, and I think it's going to be a nice connection. There's a whole delegation from Brazil from every single state. So I'm excited to meet them and to be their link between UAE and Brazil, bringing them investors and buyers, because Brazil is amazing, and also of course being their point of contact here if they have clients that want to invest in the UAE. And here at the International Property Show, we have developers from all over the world, and Yasmin is going to tell us a little bit about Wujha, which is in Oman. First of all, what's the benefits for an international investor today to invest in Oman?
First of all, in Oman there is no limitation. With every unit that they buy, they will get lifetime residency of Oman.
Oh,
which is
okay.
So interesting. Yeah. In residential, we have a studio up to 4 bedrooms.
Okay.
Even with a studio, they will get lifetime residency of Oman. The price starts around 100,000 US dollar.
Okay.
And it's semi-furnished.
And this project is close to the beach, right? It's close to the water.
It's almost 15 minutes away from Al Hayl.
Okay.
Beach. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And international investors, they don't pay taxes.
There is no tax. It's in the
Perfect.
free zone area. There is no tax in this area.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have 2 projects in this location. One residential, and also that one, Central 7, is offices and commercial.
Okay, very
Both
nice.
of them are freehold. Both of them you will get lifetime residency of Oman.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Delivery of this residential is on Q1 of 2028.
Okay.
And payment is 15% down payment, and the rest during 44 months.
Another place that is getting a lot of attention from investors now is Zanzibar. And Claudio here from Italy, which is in Zanzibar for more than 20 years.
Yeah, of course, since 2003.
Have a few things for to tell us about why Zanzibar is the jewel of the crown now for investors.
Yeah, because now is the 3rd tourist destination in the world. It's very famous. A lot of people come to invest in Zanzibar from everywhere, from Europe, from United States, from Africa, of course. And you can get a very nice opportunity to do a good investment in the paradise tropical island.
What kind of return they will get there, more or less?
You can get from 8% to 10% yearly.
Net. Very good.
Completely net, zero head catch.
And what's the investment that they need to make there? How much is a property, one of those that you sell there, that you build there?
So the minimal investment for our properties, for our villa, is $250,000 only.
Okay.
Is for a suite villa, is the name, is 70 square meter, 1 bedroom with private pool.
Very nice.
Yeah, beachfront.
Very good. Thank you very much. Tropical destinations are always in vogue, and Bali is one of them. And I'm here with Andrew, that is going to just give us an overview about why so many people are looking and investing in Bali at this moment.
Yeah, so it's a combination of the low acquisition costs, the huge demand within the segmented markets in which we build, and the fact that Bali is voted #1 tourism destination by Forbes magazine, TripAdvisor, etc. So tourism has exponentially increased over the last 2 years. It's gone from 5.5 million visitors per annum to 8 million visitors per annum. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to put them.
Okay.
The developers are taking advantage of this market. Currently, you're looking at rental returns upwards of 15%, and that's 15% net.
Net, already paid everything, okay.
After all of your expenses are paid. Entry level start from $145,000, which is includes everything, the furniture, all the fittings, fixtures and finishes. At Batama property, we don't skip on.
And that's for what? For a studio or one bedroom?
It's a one-bedroom studio
Okay.
apartment. So that in itself will pay itself off within the first 10 years. Following that, it's a 20. So that particular property is a 25-year leasehold. In order to extend the lease for an additional 30 years, it's equivalent roughly of 1 year's rent, and that'll guarantee you a fully paid off asset for the next 30 years of rental income.
And for someone that wants to buy like a villa, a bigger property rather than a studio, and use from themselves, and sometimes also rent. How does that work? Can it be easily done? There is any short-term restriction as we have in Miami, for instance, like a lot of properties you cannot do short-term. How is that in Bali? And what's the price point of a more a bigger villa rather than a studio apartment?
So we're currently constructing a lifestyle resort for Elle magazine. It's the first of its kind in Southeast Asia. And prices for villas through Batama property start at around the $350,000.
It's still very affordable comparing to other big cities like here in Dubai. $300,000, we're talking about a one bedroom, depending on the area. In Miami, you buy a shoebox with $300,000 and almost nothing.
And these are located, within close proximity to some of the island's most sought after tourist destinations, restaurants, malls, cafe, entertainment precincts. And beach, like I said previously as well. In addition to that, we have an internal property management arm, so we cover everything from end to end.
So the investor buy his property and doesn't need to put the hands on anything operational. You guys handle everything.
Nothing at all. No.
Perfect.
No. All they need to do is open their emails every quarter to see the activity statement and almost fall off the chain.
Perfect. And when he wants to use the property instead of renting, they just tell you guys, I'm going on this.
No issues.
This time there's nothing, right?
No, absolutely no issues at all. Bali's market is driven by short-term rentals. Currently we're seeing occupancy rates upwards of 80%.
80.
And that's actually forecast to grow given the fact that tourism is exponentially increasing. The locations in which we build are within the most tightly held and most sought-after locations.
Okay.
So you cannot do any more developments in these hotspots. In addition to that, Bali is a very small island, so you're very limited in space as it is anyway. And that again makes these developments such an attractive proposition to our clients.
Perfect. Yeah. And another destination in Europe that now is being in vogue is Georgia. And I am here with Afina, that is going to, number one, tell us why it's good to invest in Georgia, and then present us this, what I'm looking here, gorgeous project.
Hola, welcome to the first artificial island on the Black Sea. It's called Ambassadori Island, Batumi. Batumi is the boosting and very quickly developing city on the Black Sea with lots of casinos, international brands. It's a very safe place. We have a liberal legislation, no taxes on property, and basically you can own the ownership. We're giving also residence cards from investors from 100K and up, and from 300K and up you can get from 5 to 10 years residence card. Georgia is a multinational country. We are surrounded by Caucasian mountains where you can ski if you like skiing, and at the same time in 2 hours you can be on the beach and enjoy the beach lifestyle. Our artificial island, already 25 hectares of which is ready, is offering a unique opportunity to investors and residents who would like to have a comfortable life and a business on the island. The island has unique features. First of all, you have a lot of franchises and businesses coming. So if you're an investor and looking for higher ROI, we are offering 16.4% of ROI from the first residential building. We will have casinos, international brands, incredible business center and luxurious shopping centers, as well as aqua park, marina club, concert hall, and unique features that is very few in the world to find. Basically the villas on the front line where you can park your personal boat. The first 5 buyers of the villas will get a branded Ambassadori Island private 20 feet boats from Italian brand. Exactly. Waiting list is being created. Right now the land for the villas and townhouses will be finished by next year, and the special offers will be starting next year. Right now we're selling first residential building. Our concept is very close to Jebel Ali. Basically, if you are a developer from other side of the world, you might be interested in investing in the island and buying a whole sector and building your own tower.
Okay.
The tower general plan has been created by Aru British company. The engineer solution is created by a very experienced company that have a lot of projects on the artificial islands and on the sea. It's Yüksel project, and feasibility was calculated by Colliers. What we're offering...
I saw on the video a flying car. Are you going to have like helipads and stuff?
Exactly. This is a smart city, a new concept basically, where you can have everything access in 5 minutes and 7 minutes walk. There is a special concept on this island. Basically, it's a new territory with new possibilities, and it's beyond a city of future. Batumi is located next to Turkey on the Black Sea with a very beautiful eco climate. We have all 4 seasons, and we have incredible tangerine plantations, tobacco and tea plantations. Georgia has been already offering a lot of resorts, and we are the winemakers, and we have incredible historical sightseeing. So wherever you are ecotourism investor or you're looking for something unique, Georgia is something to visit worthwhile. We are not very far actually. We have direct flights through and connections with major cities of the world, and we have 4 international airports operating. The unique island is offering you different types of logistics. Basically, you can access the island with your private helipads and private jets, as well as your up to 60 feet private yachts.
Very good, very nice. Another great destination that now everybody's talking about is Cyprus, and I'm here with Bashir from SK Development. It's going to tell me why so many people are living and moving to Cyprus.
Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome, guys. Cyprus is an island. It's a sun destination. It has 330 days of sun.
330 days
of sun. It's like the longest season, I think, ever in the world that you have summer vacation.
I need to take my wife there because I brought her to Brazil last year.
Yeah.
We spent 5 weeks,
Yes.
and it rained the 5 weeks that we were there.
No, we're not tropical weather. It's
Perfect.
sunny, it's dry, it's not too humid, it's very comfortable. It's in the Middle East, it's nearby a lot of destinations like Lebanon, Israel.
Okay.
It's very safe, but comparing to the area, it's number 6 in the world in the crime rate.
Oh, really?
It's very safe. I think this will really speak with the U.S. Citizens. If they want a quiet area, very safe, you can walk out at night. You can have a very low tax system.
Okay.
It's the lowest in the EU.
Okay.
Cyprus is part of the EU market.
Okay.
Okay, but it's the lowest tax in the EU. It's 12.5% on the
Okay.
corporate tax, 20% capital gain tax on the properties.
Okay.
Once you hold a property in Cyprus, there is really minimum taxes. You pay 175 euros garbage disposal fee per year.
Okay.
There is no other taxes on the property.
Nothing.
No
You
month-
just pay the taxes when you buy the property. Is that
When
it?
you buy the property, there is a VAT.
Uh-huh.
Okay. If it's your first property in Cyprus, it's 5% VAT for the first property only. After that, it's 19%. Okay.
90.
19.
19.
One
Okay.
nine,
Okay.
That's VAT, that's it, value added tax, but there is no other taxes, no other hidden fees. This
Okay.
is the only thing you pay.
And income taxes if I rent the property or sell with a gain?
3%.
3%, that is nothing.
It's nothing. For
Nothing.
USA, I know the tax system there is nothing. That's why we have some, like a nice appeal for the USA citizens. Again, it's a little bit far, but still, if someone wants to relocate,
It's not far, it's 1 flight away.
one flight away,
That's
10
it.
hours, and you're here.
That's it.
And then you can enjoy really a very nice tax system. Even for like newcomers, they give 50% discount in the income tax, which
Okay.
is also very very appealing for high
Oh,
individuals
okay.
that have income. It's very nice.
And who is buying in Cyprus right now? Like what?
UK citizens, they like it a lot because of also the weather. In UK, it's barely 2 months of sun, so it was a British colony as well. So the English law is there. The English is an official language. It's very accessible for Americans as well. Germans are buying, Israelis, Lebanese, all the people in the area, and that they're looking for quiet.
Yeah, that's very good to know because Brazilians used to still they leave Brazil because of safety and taxes and everything, and usually they would go to Europe, right, or the US.
Yes.
And now we see Americans and Europeans, like from the mainland Europe, leaving Europe and the US for the same reasons that Brazilians used to leave Brazil: taxes, crime, cost of living.
But here is where is the beauty of Cyprus. Yes, we are in the EU, which is an advantage, but it's an island. You can only enter it through the airports, which is like very strict. And
I know how it is because in Brazil, my city is an island.
Yes.
And is one of the safest cities in Brazil.
Exactly.
For a simple reason, it's an island.
Check online, exactly like Cyprus. I moved there myself from Israel. Really, I cannot describe how much it's very safe and quiet and peaceful, and the people are very welcoming. Like the Cyprus people, all of them speak English. They're very accessible. It's as a foreigner, you can buy up to 2 properties on your name without any limitations. You can apply for the permanent residency if you buy an apartment more than 300,000 euros, which is roughly $330,000 plus VAT. So you can apply for the permanent residency, which you can keep it for life. As long as you have the apartment, you can live there.
And is there a path for citizenship after you get the residency?
Yes. If you live on the island after you get the residency, 4 years you get citizenship.
Okay.
4 to 5 years.
So it's an easy and inexpensive citizenship.
Yes. You cannot buy the passport, but if you live there, you can get it.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Super cool event from International Property Show, but I want to say something. I don't understand why Brazilians don't like Brazilians, right? The Brazil there had a big delegation that they put together and they came. They had a big booth, and when I got there to introduce myself, most of them didn't talk to me. Or didn't want to extend the conversation. You feel like they are disappointed they are talking to another Brazilian. When I am here, they come here to get investors to projects in Brazil. I am a Brazilian that live here. I have the potential to bring them investors, and they treat me like nothing. Except one family, they are all family, like mom, dad, and son. They are brokers in the best part of Brazil, the south. They were super nice. But most of the other ones, I don't care if they're watching this video or not, they were not nice. So I don't understand that. From all the people that I've came across, Brazilians are the worst, the second worst. The worst, who are the other ones.
Okay, yeah.
But Brazilians just don't like Brazilians. I don't understand why.